All right, there it is, G80 M3. I'm gonna take a look at this, take another short test drive, and then go from there. Brakes. I thought I was gonna be able to get it washed, but my guys are. Okay, let's get all in here. Seat up. Steering wheel adjusted. Check tire pressure at your convenience. Let's see. Ooh, that thing barks to life. Seat. Get used to this clutch feel. There we go. All right, off we go. I really like the feel of the steering wheel right off the bat. Feels really good. Let's get this paper off here. I'll put this back later. $89,000. All right, so this car has just over 800 miles, so it won't be like redlining it or anything. BMW M models have a strict break-in period for the first 1,200 miles, and at that point you have to have a car for service, and then you can go into you know, actually unleash the car slowly. But just want to get the feel. Wow, you know, I just drove the Type R over here, and right away I could I could feel a difference. Just, I mean, it is smooth. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. Compared to my M3, it feels really almost feels a little bit more responsive. Shifter feels really smooth. I would say it's near Honda smooth as far as the slickness of getting into, if that's even a term to describe a shifter. It has the auto rev match, which is nice. Thank you, guy. Flywheel for flying through there. Okay. Guess neat work. Sound control, the exhaust I think is just on. I don't know. What is M1? I don't even know what the settings are, to be honest with you. I'm used to my car where I can know the suspension. I have everything right up front, knowing what my throttle response is, my suspension setup. It's got a heads-up display. Let me adjust that so I can do that at least. That lane keep assist does not like when I get close to that line. I'll tell you that. It jerked me out of the road here. It didn't do it there. Here, see, look at that. Yeah, it doesn't like that, huh? I want to take this thing on the corner, just see how it feels. I want to make sure I'm in the right. Everything's in sport. Alright. Okay, we're good. We're gonna put an M1. Let's see what we got here. Hell yeah, it handles pretty good. Okay, now next test, see how it does on the bumpy roads. I know people don't buy these cars for a smooth ride, but if you're going for an M3, you're going for a sedan, you want something that's going to be somewhat compliant when you want it to be. Light on the mirror, I'm not used to that one. Didn't think I liked the 6-speed, but I think I like it. The overall engagement with the car is there, and if I had that, let's see if it rev matches. No, I must be in Sport Plus. Could just didn't rev matched at all. Let's see. Different than it's a little jerky, but it's probably my driving technique. Brakes are really grabby. Like literally as soon as I touch them, the car wants to just, let's get the second gear down. This is 1-2 gear change. There we go. All right, now I'm trying to decipher if it's more artificial. Fuel reserve. If it's artificial noise coming through. Ride is very hard to tell between that because I do have the 4S's on my M3. It's not a fair comparison. It really isn't. I can't say that because of my car with the Pilot Super Sports. It was firm and choppy, and the 4S's really made a car easier to live with on a day-to-day basis. But when you're in the steering, it feels really good. It has that confidence feeling. Like if I were to throw this car in a corner, I feel like there's no curve where I would feel like there would be no curve that would be too much for me to handle. Like I would feel very confident. I might really consider one of these now. And if you guys are wanting this car, it is here at BMW Concord, California, of course. Car only has 800, just under 1,000 miles on it, to say that. And very clean car, 6-speed manual example. We appreciate you letting me take the time to drive it. You know, come see Howard. He's a really good person to deal with. There we go. No parking brake, no physical parking brake. You do have a, I feel like that's less sporty. I don't know why I like having that manual parking brake here. So it looks like it's cool. You can see the cameras. It looks like if you open your doors, it's showing you how far your doors open. So if I were to open my door, I'm assuming that it will, oh, well, no, it won't do it anymore, but it's showing you where it's going to be on the camera, like if you hit this other car or not. Like if it help if you're in a garage or something. Let's see. Ventilated seats, very nice. Oh, this one does have automated parking. I guess I could use that while I pulled up. But I never know how this works, like if it would just detect this parking spot or how that works out. Let's see. I like that. No, I don't like that. There's no button here. I prefer to have a button for my auto wipers instead of having it positional. And the reason why I say that, when you're in auto, you have a tendency to leave it in auto. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily, but let's say your car goes in for an automatic wash. And I know some people do take automatic wash, can't say like everybody does hand washing, but you're going for automatic wash, what's going to happen? It's going to go through, the wipers and come on, and if you're not in the car to turn them off, it's going to be on there. So, but I like the leather stitching on the dashboard. I like that. I like the interior. This is a really nice interior. I feel like I'm really comfortable to be in here. It's comfortable space. Let's see, this car looks like has the parking assistance package, executive package, M compound brakes with red calipers, moonroof. I do like having the sunroof. Ventilated seats, carbon fiber trim, M carbon exterior package, $89,000. Looks like there's warranty to 2025 and 50,000 miles. So whoever gets this is going to have a nice warranty. So this is how you change out your settings. Looks like I'm an idiot. As I'm learning more and more, you just go in here instead of having the physical buttons. Everything's all through the touchscreen. So I guess if I wanted to save that, would I press M1 and hold it if I want to be sport? Yeah. Oh, so no wonder brakes are more sensitive, because there's different settings for the brakes, so I'm learning that too. Okay. All right. Tire pressure. It's nice to have a sunroof. I think I prefer the sunroof over the carbon fiber roof. I mean, it's nice to say you got a carbon fiber roof, but other than saying it, there's really no benefit other than aesthetics and showing off. But there's so much more work that goes. I say more work. There's a little more care, because if you get a paint chip on paint, it's easy to get that fixed. If something chips the carbon fiber top, guess what? You're stripping everything off and having to redo the whole carbon fiber. And people have had issues, at least with the F80s, of it fading. So like there's own climate control back here. USB-C ports. Looks like they actually give you a cup holder now with these. With my F80, there is no cup holder. And it's just a pass-through. Could a baby seat be back here? Yeah, I think it could. Love the wider hips on the M3s. Really do. Other thing, auto locks, everything, these things do that. This is cool. Power trunk. if it has the same thing, the kick to open. But my car, is it the kick to open? Does it do a kick to open? Let's try it. No? I'm not gonna do that. No. But it's nice that for that one here. All right, so comparing the two cars with my F80 M3 and going with the G80 and going back, driving this one again, there is a difference. The F80 just feels more firm, more raw, if that makes sense. Like I can hear some turbo noise with the G80, don't get me wrong. But when I'm just cruising and I give it a little bit of gas, and you start to hear the turbo spool, you really hear the turbo spool. It just, you hear more coming through the cabin. The G80 just, you feel a little more isolated. Now, precision-wise, handling is still there. And honestly, it feels like it's a little bit more direct, which I can't compare because I am running the non-star tires on this car as opposed to running star tires on that car. I think I might switch over to the star tires when these wear out and try and see, see if I get a little more of that feel back. For ride quality, smoother, and I think just having the creature comforts, the ventilated seats. I think, first when I first came out, I'm thinking, oh, I'm definitely opting for those bucket seats if I were to spec mine. But after sitting in that ventilated seat, it's more comfortable, and honestly, this is, I'm not 100% tracking the car. I do track this car, but it's not all day, every day, or it's not like, 10 times a year. It's maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. So the other times of the year while spending in that seat, I'd rather have it comfortable. Would I upgrade? It is definitely something I think about, but I don't want to pay markup. And right now I know that the wait list is long. So for now, I'm gonna keep what this one is, and maybe if they do an LCI, I'll see how that looks, and maybe the LCI will be something that I might do later down the road. But for now, there's nothing wrong with this one. I really enjoy this one. It's actually one of my favorite cars to drive. It's I don't know what it is, but I just like the way this one drives. And it said it wasn't a direct comparison because I'm driving a manual versus a DCT. I know the automatic, I kind of have an idea what it should drive like if it drives anything like the X5M. But the longer I wait, the more I can get a chance to kind of hone down of what I want. Because right now I'm not sure of what I want in my specifications. I'm leaning more towards an X drive simply because of the fact that you can't get that acceleration. This car does struggle to put power down, and X drive, I don't have to worry about it. I love how these X5M puts the power down. So I have the best of both worlds, and then if I want to be able to, goof around a little bit, you can't switch it to two-wheel drive mode, so that's a huge plus. So yeah, I'm gonna think about it. Obviously, since I filmed that one, I think a week later, that one ended up selling because I saw it on the forums, or at least on the Facebook group. So I posted a car, it's like, oh, that car looks like it's very familiar, and then someone actually bought it, and they said that they were on the list and waiting, and they decided to go and buy one that was sitting on the lot. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see. For now, F80 is going to stay, F85 is going to stay. We're going to just keep what we got here for now. I think it's just the way the market is. It's harder to find, and I don't want to upgrade to a car and lose options. I think there was a small window where you could have got a newer style and not have to worry about sacrificing some things, or a huge weight. So anyway, see you next video.